What's up? What's up, family? So I'm here. I had like 3 cards pulled out for a hot little minute here. We have Spirit has a plan, bring a gentle touch, and time to heal. Bottom of the deck is know your worth, and below that is set healthy boundaries. So I was going to just mix these cards back up and get some more cards. But the first song that came out was Tony Braxton, Just Be a Man About It. And the next song that came out was an Afrobeat song called Calm Down. Okay, and this song that's playing now is another kind of, it's a smooth, it's still the part of the Calm Down mix. It's a vibe. Yeah, 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 yeah. So I'm feeling like Spirit says just remain in a vibe. You are healing right now. You are a vibe. And to remain a vibe, to remain unbothered. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there's going to be possibly some people that's going to try to come and pull you out of your character. But Spirit says remain the vibe. Okay, you are the vibe. You are the metronome. You set the tone. Oh, who bars? You are the metronome. You set the tone. You set the beat. And you know what I'm saying? Everything flows the way you direct it to flow, especially in your own life. So we have Spirit has a plan. This is coming out underneath that, which is ideation. Okay, ideas, the growth of ideas and new projects, plans. So Spirit has a lot of great ideas. Wow. Growing for you. Spirit has a plan to grow your strength. And this is possibly one of those things. This is possibly one of those tests. I say that because the Strength card came out with Spirit has a plan. Okay? So there could be some situations some situations that Spirit puts you in to help you build your strength, to help test to see if you are really doing the work or have done the work. But there could also be situations that are coming that Spirit, look, we have caution. So I feel like there is some situations coming up. Caution is coming out underneath. Bring a gentle touch. Okay. And then we have success. You will have success if you bring a gentle touch. These are really some beautiful colors. It's giving me Skittles. The Skittles pack. We have anxiety coming out underneath time to heal. And maybe that's what some of these people that are trying to come against you are feeling. That anxiety in regards to, now they're being forced to heal because you're not, we have the Death card. It's the ending to that cycle because you're not responding to their BS anymore. It's like, it's nothing. You're treating them like a little child. And now they are starting to feel stupid with the things that they are doing and trying to come against you with. They're starting to feel stupid when trying to attempt those things. Bottom of the deck, we have isolation. Remember, previously, the bottom of the deck card is know your worth. So I feel like you're definitely isolating yourself from people who don't recognize your worth. You don't have any. You're not going through the motions of trying to prove yourself to anyone any longer. So we have sharing cultural ideals coming out under ideation, and Spirit has a plan. So maybe you have started to work with integrity. It's just keeps coming out one-on-one, and that's coming out underneath strength. I was going to say maybe you have started to study your ancient traditions of your culture, and so perhaps you're going to be teaching people in those regards, helping people out and understanding that in a way to integrate those that lifestyle. Look at that, home and beacon, coming home to source, to self, and that's the crust, if that's the even word. That is the core of all traditional ancient practices, is to bring self back home to self, to realize self, to help know thyself. Learning the elements is to help you learn thyself. So maybe this is what this is about. This is possibly all about your spiritual practice, your spiritual business. We have mirror reflection, and then we have success. I feel like as you're trying to raise the elevation of everyone around you, to be a mirror reflection of success, of peace, of being in your own energy, of just being happy in your own energy, content, falling in love with the small things, I wanna have control, yeah, I want a perfect body, yeah, I want a perfect so, I want you to notice, oh yeah, when I'm not around. What I say, bottom of the deck, being the mentor. So this reading is all about you being that mentor, you being that leader, because under anxiety we have conservative attachments. You're going to be working with a lot of people who have anxiety when releasing these conservative attachments. You know what I'm saying? This is coming out underneath snake spirit. Time to heal. It's time for them to shed that old skin, because it's leading them to nothing but death, to dead end situations. But we all know that death is the end of a cycle, but not the end of the story. And I feel like that cycle is no longer working for a lot of people, and it's time for them to shift. But Spirit says make sure that you bring a gentle touch to this. First card out, the Spirit has a plan. So know that you're not going to be doing this on your own. Follow your intuition, and share as much as you feel comfortable sharing at the time. Make sure you do so with integrity. Again, the key is about bringing the gentle touch. The issue in the past with a lot of people is they start doing the research of their past and their ancestors, and they get angry. They get frustrated. And a lot of people get stuck in that frustrated part, but that's part of the journey. You are stifling and stagnating yourself, being stuck in the angry part. You know what I'm saying? So this is helping them to get over that part, get over that. And Spirit says, bring caution, don't rush things, with the bring a gentle touch. Don't rush things. Listen to your inner voice. Says if something don't feel right, ask questions. It says honor your intuition and proceed with care. And you may have a lot of questions from people around you. Now I had one card. I'm going to say one of these cards, had writing on it. I had writing on the back. Now I see why, because the card is black. So I wrote on the back some things. So again, this one says end of a phase or cycle. Something that needs to die out. It's time to heal that old way, those conservative attachments. And then we also, under the death card, we have seduction and addiction. So we have a lot, that for me is like demons, you know what I'm saying? When you look at the devil card, it represents addiction and seduction and stuff like that. So we would say that's the devil demon cards, you know what I'm saying? And again, that leads to nothing but, you know, dead end situations. But it's time for that to die out. And remember, we had the snake card over this. You know, some people may look at that as a demon, but it's time to shed that old skin, and it's time to heal. It's time for things to die out and create space for the new. It's natural to mourn the loss of old conservative attachments in the way that you used to do things. Whole new phase is ready to begin, though. It's time to release it. It's time to release it. Okay, so remember, family, you can make this apply to any way that you want it to, but I do feel like it has something to do with, you know, your spiritual business, that you will be going into a spiritual business to help others to heal and to elevate and to raise their frequency. And remember, we have ideation and strength here underneath. Spirit has a plan. So Spirit is going to give you the ideas on how to do this. Spirit is going to give you the strength of integrity. You know what I'm saying? Spirit is going to give you those downloads in regards to, you know, perhaps your ancestry, just information that you've never heard before, perhaps, or a deeper understanding to help you to be able to reach the people. Peaceful resolution just came out. Success coming out underneath success. Okay. Spirit says you will be successful. And then no need to worry with underneath the time to heal. Because best believe a lot of people are going to buck against you. And then we have bottom of the deck, a year from now. And below that is yes. Emphatically yes. Because it has an exclamation point behind it. So, you know, I feel like you're going to really see a difference. I feel like there's going to be a big difference within the paradigm, within the people, within the next year. And you're going to have a hand in, you know, elevating. You're going to be part of this beautiful transformation that is necessary, helping us to get rid of the old and make room for the new. Like I said, being the mentor is here. You are going to be this new age mentor energy. You know, don't do it in a way that's going to bring too much attention to you. Again, Spirit got you, though. Like I said, Spirit has a plan. Spirit is going to give you some great, you know, growth of ideas and new projects that, you know, will allow you to, you see, peaceful resolution, to allow you to be able to bring this information and energy in a peaceful way under the radar. You know, this home and beacon card, I have written on their greatest challenges healed. Okay, you're going to help people to heal their greatest challenges so that they can be a mirror reflection of you, which is that unbotheredness, you know. And from a place of unbotheredness, one can achieve so much. Look at that. We have the ram and the mountain road. It's a stubborn and aggressive person. Of course, you're going to get, that's why, you know, Spirit has a plan and ideation and strength. That's why Spirit is going to be giving you all of the information that you need to help overcome people that are like this, that will, you know, be stubborn and aggressive. And that's to be expected, you know. With someone that has, you know, lived a certain way all of their lives, they're going to have anxiety. You know, they're going to feel like there's definitely ego deaths that are happening. That's what that death card is. It's the ego death. You know, and then we have the mountain road. It says you are on the road to success. So yeah, you're gonna have some stubborn people ramming against you, you know, or whatever, but you are on the road to success. That is the third time that we have the word success out here. Okay, so we have the Well card, great worry over nothing. Okay, and then we have no need to worry here as well. All of the work that you've done in isolation, so on and so forth, is going to help you to be able to deal with these stubborn and aggressive people. You have the Pig card, beware of greed. Okay, beware of greed. Now, this possibly may be a warning for you. Like, once things start getting, you know, very lucrative for you, don't try to get too greedy with it. Or it could be beware of greed surrounding you. Once you start operating in this energy of success and having people wanting to know more about you, being curious about you, wanting to give you their money to help them, for you to teach them how you do it, how to teach them your ways, you know. Beware of those people that are, you know, wolves in sheep clothing. The next card that came out is the Camel card. It says persevere and you will overcome problems. This is coming out under no need to worry. Conservative attachments, seduction, and addictions. Persevere past those seductions of people trying to, you know, revert back to their old ways. Keep encouraging them to move forward. Spirit says there's no need to worry about these people. You just keep planting the seeds, continue to plant in the seeds and water, and continue to plant and water, plant and water, plant and water. This is even goes to you and your ideations and making sure. I feel like you are solid in your beliefs, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really feel like there isn't much. It's not, you know, as I wouldn't say it's not as necessary. It's not that you need reminding to do it, because it's part of your lifestyle. It's second nature, if you get what I'm saying. So. And then we have Club here. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. So maybe you do. I was just saying, you know, make sure you keep doing your thing. But, you know, like I said, it's a lifestyle for you. And remember, we have no need to worry. Okay, so if somebody's there, I feel like there's going to be some people that with these conservative attachments is going to try to beat fear into you to make you change your mind. But Spirit says, don't do it. Don't do it. Persevere and you will overcome problems. You know, if you see this Club card, someone's going to really try to just beat you over the head, maybe emotionally, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, or whatever. But remember, we have the no need to worry card out here. So just know that it's coming. Look, bottom of the dark, we have great harp. Great happiness. Remember, we had success out here 3 times. Like I said, you know, these people that's going to try to beat you over the head, probably the ones that are jealous, the ones that, you know, is this pig energy, trying to be greedy, want to possibly even be greedy over your energy, but they see that you are, you know, being a mentor, you are a leader, being the mentor. What it says on here, it says help through evolutionary challenges. Exactly. You're helping people to evolve into this new paradigm. It says eventually humankind will be mentors to lesser evolved species. Spiritually mentor without force. That's why we have bring the gentle touch. So you could have been a leader in a past life. And that explains this. And remember, we had bottom of the deck, isolation. That's the reason why you've been probably alone most of your life. Why you probably never had a lot of friends as a kid or just throughout life. Because you were meant to be a leader. Underneath this being the mentor card is the forgiveness and gratitude card. Okay? And forgiveness is mainly for you, because once you can truly forgive yourself for allowing yourself allowing people to hurt you, because you did that. With the mirror reflection, you attracted those people into your life in some way, shape, form, or fashion. You attracted them into your life, and they stayed around because you allowed them to stay around. You didn't know your worth. So that's possibly the lessons, a lot of the lessons that you will be teaching to people when they come in, is to how to look at the situation with different eyes. And they're going to fight you every inch of the way, because they're used to those conservative attachments, and those conservative attachments taught them that, oh, I can just blame somebody else and I'm good. Oh, I can put it onto something else and I'm good. I can blame old age and I'm good. I can keep acting like, I have no power. I can keep giving my power away over, because there's so many things that I can blame as to why I'm in this position, instead of blaming self. And so that's why I feel like that's the reason why a lot of people probably are going to be going against you, is because they don't want to, like you said, when you point a finger, you got 3 pointing back at you. They don't want them other 3. You gonna represent those other 3 pointing back at them. You know what I'm saying? And they're not gonna like it. And that thing is that you need to point them into forgiving themselves for that, and learning the lesson. It says forgiveness and gratitude. The gratitude part is being happy about learning the lesson. Bottom of the deck, great happiness. That brings great relief, great, release and freedom and liberation. It says, let your words and deeds come from the heart. That's all you need. And my ear immediately started to ring when I said that. Just let all that you do, your words and your deeds, come from your heart. That's all you need to do. It says human/ET mentor, become a mentor. Mentor-apprentice relationship is the most sacred and enriching. And the forgiveness and gratitude card, underneath that is survivor fear. Some people feel like if I forgive the person that hurt me, then I'm subjected to them again, subjected to their seduction and being addicted to them again. No, not if you know your worth. So your spiritual business and practice is that of encouraging people to know their worth, giving them the strength from a divine feminine point of view, not of being a bitch and having to talk down to this person and that person in order to make yourself feel better, but to how to generate that energy within yourself without having to point the finger and blame everybody else for why you don't feel that way naturally. Okay, so this is the dolphin. ET being or other being. It says they are more intelligent and seen as animals, but yet they're still hunted. But it's all about seeing the bigger picture, and not polarize yourself as a victim or as the perpetrator. Lessons enhance spiritual growth. Joyful and fully be grateful in the present state. Be rooted in the now. Do not hold on to pains of past or worry of the future. Do not hold a grudge, but joyfully interact with your offender. Joy and love of the present moment. Non-attachment. That's hard for people. That conservative attachment, that non-attachment. That's the true unbotheredness. When you can forgive yourself and joyfully interact with your offender, because we know that the only reason why your offender was able to offend you in the past is because they knew how to tap into an insecurity of yours, which then lowered your defenses, and they were able to attack in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Perhaps as a child it was part of that, but now you're older, you're stronger, you're wiser, you have discernment. I like to say discernment. You have discernment, so you have a lot of things working with you to keep you out of harms, danger. You know, you have a greater understanding of life. So you don't have to be afraid and fearful. I'm looking at the survivor fears card here. It says depth of despair, deep emotional trauma. And I feel like that's exactly what you're going to be working out with people when you become a mentor. But remember, we have Spirit has a plan here. You're not going to be doing this alone. We have ideation and strength. Spirit is going to help bring you the concepts that will help these people, and these concepts that are of, you know, cultural backgrounds, sharing spiritual cultural ideas and integrity, that are rooted in integrity. These are the things that are going to help you to build your curriculum, perhaps. Like I said, the different concepts that you will be helping to, you know, teach people to help them to move forward. Yeah, underneath this survivor card is logic and reason. You know, allowing people, helping people to really tap back into that energy instead of just being on autopilot and using their logic and reason versus using the program that has been downloaded into their brain since childhood. You know, look at own survivor fears and healed to free from worry. Remember, we have no need to worry, and also we have the will card, great worry over nothing. You know, once you open people up around you to more logic and reason and all of that, you know, they will be able to look at their own survivor fears and how perhaps society, religion, you know, just that programming that been downloaded into them via TV, you know, childhood or whatever, how that was keeping them in fear for nothing. You know, like I said, when you help them to really look at their own survivor fears and to heal them, you know, it will help to free them from worry, fear, and the anxiety. Remember, we had the anxiety that came out that keeps them stuck. So logic and reason are going to help people to, you know, utilize that logic and reason a little bit more to question things, you know, and that's possibly where, you know, a lot of this forgiveness of self is going to come in as well, and learning to have gratitude that will help them to be in that unbothered energy. This is really great, I feel like, lessons to help people to come out of that emotional state. Because, you know, if you are like me, you know, a lot of Black people, we can't seem to get things done because we're too emotional. You know, we're too emotional. We give our power away and we want to blame everybody else for the things that are happening in our lives, when we hadn't really taken out the time to, you know, to look at those survivor fears and how we've been stuck and actually take accountability for certain things. Now, I'm not saying that, you know, not just pointing out the complete finger and trying to be an asshole about it. I'm definitely not. But we do got to take accountability in some way, shape, form, or fashion. You know, we have a part. We have had a hand in the stagnant energy that has been surrounding our culture. That's why we need to share cultural ideas, share the integrity of our culture, you know. And yes, we're going to have some stubborn people on the way, but it's going to help to bring us back home to self with the home and beacon. You know, it's going to help us to bring ourselves home back to ourselves with the mirror reflection here, and help us to see ourselves, to successfully see ourselves. But we have to remember to bring that gentle touch. That's going to be really key, because, you know, this is opening up a new tender wound here. It's going to be a lot of anxiety with the 9 of Swords here. This represents anxiety, sleepless nights, and there's going to be a lot of stubborn energy, even aggressiveness. We got the Hangman here in reverse. You may have a lot of anxiety as well in regards to, helping these people when it comes to being their mentor. But again, bring gentleness, bring a gentle touch. Let these people know that you're just trying to bring a peaceful resolution. They're not going to feel it. They're going to feel like it's a whole complete attack onto them. But we have the Hangman in reverse here, and that's all about seeing things from a different perspective. It's in reverse, so if it seems like these people are not going to want to see things from a different perspective, but again, keep planting and watering the seeds. That's all you can do. Plant and water. Only God can make it grow. Only Spirit can make it grow. But we got the Wheel of Fortune here in the upright, the Queen of Swords, and then the Moon card in the upright. Bottom of the deck is the Temperance card in reverse. So again, know that Spirit is going to bring you the strength. It's not going to be easy. You're going to have a lot of people against you, refusing to see the truth. You just, again, keep planting the seeds and watering, planting and water, and bringing a gentle touch to it. Know that Spirit has your back. And this is necessary because it is time to heal. Time to heal is here with the 55 card. 10, new beginnings. 54 is the Skunk Spirit. Know your worth. Right? So yeah, you're going to have a lot of bitch energy, stubborn, aggressive energy with the Queen of Swords. We have the Moon card in the upright. And so Spirit is going to know that Spirit is in the background helping you. Oh my gosh. This has nothing to do with the cards. It's a personal issue. I will try to let me just get through this. I gotta get through this. So yeah, a lot of people are going to fight against you, but continue to bring a gentle touch to the matter, because I feel like people are going to slowly but surely come around, because we have the Lovers card in the upright. We got the 2 of Wands in the upright. So lovers, there's going to be a lot of people coming in, bringing you love and admiration, because you're going to be helping them to overcome the stagnancy in their life. With the Knight of Pentacles, you're going to be arming them with what they need to help them to move on. Look at that with the 8 of Cups in the upright, helping them to walk away from situations that are no longer serving them. Look, we have the Hierophant in the reverse. So again, I feel like that's going against big corporations, those big organizations in regards to religion that, have too much man-made input that has gone into it over the years and completely has tainted the original meaning of it. Exactly. You're helping people to overcome generational curses with the 10 of Pentacles. You have the Chariot in the reverse. We have these people moving forward with willpower and determination in the wrong direction. But this is all about, bringing people home to themselves, to help them to ground themselves, to really do the healing with the 4 of Wands. And then we have the 4 of Swords, which is a lot of 4s. Again, this is just coming back to your foundation, to Wusa, And then we have the 3 of Swords. Bottom of the deck is the Hermit card in reverse. So yeah, and the Hermit card is all about isolation as well. A lot of people want to be resisting this isolation. They're going to be heartbroken about having to release, some of the addictions and things like that. But remember, this is coming out with no need to worry. We also have great worry over nothing in the middle of the read here. And so, yes, it's going to be hard. It's going to be difficult. Again, people are releasing things that They have been holding on for years, for their entire lives, for a lot of people. And it's okay. Persevere with the camel card here. Persevere and you will overcome. So just keep being that beautiful, divine feminine energy and encouraging them, being that, helping them by being that mentor, that leader. Because like being the mentor card says here, you are here to help people through the evolutionary changes, So, all right, family, that's what I have for you. Hope they help in some way, shape, form, or fashion. I love you all, and until next time, peace.